Good morning, pre-K and kindergarten. Today we are going to start our first week of how to draw food, which seems a little crazy, but we are going to learn how to draw some pretty intricate food items. So today, as you can see, we're going to learn how to draw a banana. And while this seems really tricky, we're going to do it step by step so that you can follow along and try your best to create your own peeled banana. So the items you're going to need, you're first going to need a small sheet or a large sheet of white or light colored paper, and you're also going to need your pack of colored pencils, which we use almost all the time. Please make sure you always have a sharpener with you. As I found out earlier, thank goodness I have two black pencils because my other black pencil is not sharpened and I do not have a sharpener, so I had to go out and buy one. So I'm going to start with something that you can erase. I use my black colored pencil. That seems to work the best for me. However, if you would like to use regular pencils, that is completely up to you guys. So the first step when you create your banana is actually not going to be this. We are going to start from this point and we're going to make a C shape down to the bottom of the paper. So I'm going to do almost like a candy cane. Okay, so you're going to make a hook like the letter F. You're going to start in one corner and we're going to hook all the way down to the other corner. Next, you're going to take that point right up here. You're going to start at that hook and you're going to do another loop, except you're going to stop halfway. So we're going to go up and then stop. Okay, so I did one hook and then I stopped. Next step, I'm going to go down to the bottom here and we're going to create the bottom piece of the banana, which is simply just a small square shape. So you're going to make the letter L, one line diagonal, and then one little line up. So I gave it this nice box shape, and now it almost looks like a hook that isn't completely finished. Okay, so that's the beginning part. Next, we're going to move on to the open peel. So you're going to go to the point at the end of the hook, and we're going to draw a little sunset. Go up and make a little sunset. Okay, just like that. Okay, so you make one sunset, and then we're going to go back to that point and we're going to make another bigger sunset. So you're going to make your sunset up and down, almost like a W shape. So I did one small sunset and then one bigger sunset. Now I'm going to go back to where I just finished and I am going to repeat this sunset only underneath. So I'm going to draw my point up and over. So now we've got this funky shape. I'm going to let you take a small look at it just so you can see where you are, and hopefully you're kind of close to where I am at. The next piece we're going to do is we are going to create the top of the banana here. So you want to make sure that from this bottom point, you're following a straight line up and around to the point of this W. So you can see what I mean. I'm going to follow and I'm going to branch up. And don't forget, bananas have a little bit of a curve to them, and down to this point. So now I made my oval shape, which is your banana coming out of its peel. Okay, next we're going to move on to the super tricky part, which is right here. What you're going to do is make that same sort of banana shape, except it's the peel, like so. I I may have made mine a little too round, but as you can see, I connected this point. I came out from that point, I came down and around, and then connected it to that W. So I'm going to have you take a nice close look at that. Hopefully you can match what I did and try your best. Again, mine turned out a little bit rounder than I wanted it to, where in this one I made it a little more pointed in this peel shape, okay? Your last step before you do all of the intricate details of your banana is you are going to finish the banana shape. So from the peeled banana, you're going to create an imaginary line that goes down and connects to the bottom of your banana. Got my imaginary line, and I connected it. And I'm also going to draw the banana lines just so that it looks a little bit more like a banana. Okay, and again, your bananas don't have to be perfect. No banana is perfect. I just want you guys to try your best and challenge yourselves this week. So when you're coloring your banana, you can use many different colors. Traditionally, a banana is yellow with a little bit of green. So I'm going to use a lime green, and I'm going to use a regular green. But first, the inside of your banana is lighter in color than the outside. So I'm going to keep my darkest color outside when I'm coloring with my colored pencil. And then on the inside, I'm going to go back in with a light colored yellow. Since a banana is more of a pale yellow, pastel yellow, versus a very harsh school bus or a mustard yellow. Okay, so my first step was I colored the outside peel yellow. Now remember, these pieces are the inside, so you want those to be the lighter shade of yellow. Whip out my nice light yellow color here, and I'm going to lightly color the banana. Now when you're coloring with your colored pencils, you don't need to push super hard. It can be very light. Just make sure you're trying your best to stay inside your lines. I know that seems to be a little difficult for some of us. Just try your best. Okay, so now I have a darker color yellow and then my light pale yellow for the inside of my banana. I'm going to go back over the outside peel with some of the lime green, since when you look at bananas on a store shelf, they're usually not super yellow. They've got some green to them. Okay, so what this layering of colors, it's going to create a different color, a more realistic banana color, I believe. Okay, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see much of a difference, but I did add some green over the top. Now at the very end, where that square shape is in the corner, that's the brown part of the banana. So it's going to be layers of green, yellow, and brown. I'm going to put my green, and now I'm going to bring out a brown and color just the very ends brown. And then maybe my banana lines are a little brown because the banana is aged a little bit. And there you have it, a perfect drawing of your banana. I do think this one turned out a little better, but in comparison, I think they're both pretty good. So I hope you guys have fun drawing yours, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye, see you tomorrow.